What's up, guys? B Green Flex here, voice of Flex, back again with another video. We're in good spirits today, so I don't know what the fuck I'm about to say or how I'm about to say it, but we're gonna get this message across. And today, I'm reacting to another Hodge Twins clip, Conservative Twins. The last one did good numbers. I think it's because I actually tagged them in the title, but either way, I really wanted to react to this one because I haven't seen it yet, and I really haven't been watching them much anymore. I've been kind of watching them a lot more, or like back watching them more recently, but just in general, I used to watch them like every day virtually, and now I haven't been, so it'd be kind of refreshing for me. And the video choice is perfect because I'm sure they're going to say some wild shit in it. It's about Bud Light because I'm sure most of y'all know they did that shit, I guess, what, like a year ago now, where they sponsored Dylan Mulvaney, which is that TikToker that's transgender, was a dude, now a girl, whatever, but they sponsored him, whatever, and that next, like, 3 months for them was absolute hell. So many places stopped selling their beer at their venues, at their, stadiums and parks and stuff. A lot of places, or a lot of people were, like, boycotting them, posting videos about, like, oh, going to get beer and then, like, purposely, like, not buying theirs, all this type of shit. Their stock fucking went down, like, 30-40% in that time. Like, it was just crazy. And we all know the reason why. It's because, one, no one gives a fuck about your political stance when it comes to drinking beer. We just want to drink the damn beer. I don't really drink Bud Light. I have before, of course, and every once in a while I'll have one, but for the most part I'm a liquor drinker. I don't really drink beer that much. And just in general, the other big part of it is that I would say most, if not an overwhelming majority of people that drink beer, especially Bud Light of all beers, are probably just regular hardworking Americans. Doesn't matter their race, color, ethnicity, sexual orientation. They're just regular, hardworking, normal Americans, and they just like to fucking drink beer and have a good time. So, that being said, they really shit the bed with that, and they got the backlash for it appropriately. And now I guess they have someone else that's going to try and save them. I guess we're going to find out. So, without further ado, reacting to the Hodge Twins again, the Conservative Twins as they're known now. And the video today is their newest choice to save their beer brand. Let's get into it. Oh, real quick, make sure you like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content, if you found it funny, entertaining, if you took anything from it, or if you don't, fucking oh well. See you on the other side of YouTube. But also, comment down below if you disagree, agree, and why. So yeah, let's get into it.
Think so? Yeah. I mean, bring up a picture. Bring up a picture. I don't think he's a comedian, and most importantly, he's white.
Shane M. Gillis, or is
Look
it?
at that. He's even looking like, hey, white people's okay. Everything's fixed now. No, I don't think he's white enough. He needs a blonde ponytail. No, that's
Full disclosure, it was already a few seconds in because I did a testing video and I forgot to reset it, so that's my bad, but it was only like 20 seconds in, so whatever. It's all good.
dark blue eyes and wearing a flag shirt with 1776 up and down his arm. No, he ain't got to do all that. And with a truck flag.
I have heard of that Shane Gillis dude before. Not necessarily his name, but like just seeing that picture, he does look familiar. The name sounds kind of familiar, I guess, but we'll see.
That's not gonna work. No, he ain't too far. Just has to be white and straight. Look at him. Pull it back up. You gotta go far right. He's got white privilege. Look at him. No, he's not far right enough.
I agree with Kevin because, like I said before the start, I would say the overwhelming majority of fucking beer drinkers, especially Bud Light drinkers, are probably white, probably Southern or Midwestern, stuff like that, and are just regular, average, normal Americans that work hard, or in a lot of cases, also on the other side of that, are like college kids and stuff because it's cheap. It can get you fucked up if you drink enough of it, and whether, like I said, doesn't matter skin color, orientation, or sexual orientation, ethnicity, like it's cheap. So for college kids drink it a lot, especially for beer games, like Flip Cup and beer pong and all that shit. So so it's I agree with Kevin that it's like you kind of had to really make a a statement or a stance by like you had to get the most far right leaning person ever to try and combat what you did when you sponsored Dylan Mulvaney. Like he said, you had to have someone with damn 1776 tatted all over them, fucking American flags all over them. Like you really had to go as opposite as you could as the original stance, because it's like they really took a hit. And I think technically Bud Light it's not Bud Light is their company. It's fucking damn, what the hell is it called? It will come back to me at some point. But either way, you know, like I said, their stock plummeted. Everyone stopped buying it. Stadiums and venues and stuff stopped selling it. Like, it was crazy. So, like, you really had to try and come back. And, I mean, like, I don't really know this Shane Gillis dude, but this ain't good enough. Like, you should have picked. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now, man.
Not going to cut it. No, you don't need far right. Either do it the right way or don't do it at all. Hey, you don't need far right. You just need middle of the road white dude.
Nope.
Drink Bud Light. That dude right there. It's far right conservative.
Right.
Crazy as hell. Gun toting, beer love that country, love the flag, big trucks, and white woman. He probably got a big truck. He's like you drive a Prius or something. No, that's Shane Gillis. Yeah, I know he is. That's Rogan's boy.
Oh yeah, that's true.
He's a funny guy, man. Hey, pull up. I'm gonna read these comments. I think it's a little too late.
Yeah,
overtime.
I do agree with that too. Like, y'all really just shouldn't have even done that. Now, I will say, for people that don't know, there's now an organization or some type of committee or something that's tied to the government, but also tied to like the Better Business Bureau, some shit that organizes and regulates like political correctness of companies now, like very big Fortune 5, like the S&P 500, like those 500 companies and some others, I think too. There's like some type of organization or committee that's tied in with the government somehow that regulates their political correctness and how they do advertisements, how they market themselves to the American public, all that kind of stuff. And then the name is not coming to me, but pretty much like you have to, in a certain year, you have to now, if you're one of those big companies, you have to now make certain ads or certain like certain campaigns to address minorities, to be able to stay in good standing with that committee or organization in order to still get certain tax breaks, certain government funding, certain grants and stuff like that. And so that's why we see a lot of these companies doing stuff like this, is because if they're not in good standing with that organization, they are then now missing out on all of those financial incentives that they get from the government every year with the size of the company that they have. When you have like multi-billion-dollar companies, you want to be able to, obviously make the most financial strides that you can. And by doing that, you have to now, I think this specific organization started like maybe 5 or 6 years ago, maybe even before that, maybe it was 10, 15 years ago. But it's now like, that's why you see Target, when they did the campaign with their clothing about the same time as this Bud Light shit happened, where they were selling children's clothes at Target that like promoted the LGBTQ community and like kids transitioning and all this kind of stuff. It's because if you don't comply with a lot of those regulations that they have in place, you miss out on a lot of financial incentives. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword, because as a company, you could be, everyone in the higher up board, CEOs, CFOs, whatever, all the executives could all think how we think or how normal people think. But if they don't comply with those things, they could lose millions, if not billions of dollars. So, but then in doing so, they still lose millions and billions of dollars because people don't think this way, but they have to comply to these regulations. So it's kind of crazy, but it's just like, it really just goes to show like how backwards everything is, and how much they want to really push the narrative that they have, that all these elites have. And the thing is that most of them don't even think that way. It's just that they know if they push that narrative, it decays society, and that's ultimately what they want. Ultimately, they don't want society that is strong men and feminine women. They want masculine women and feminine men, so that way we don't fight against them.
People forget. Nah. This what's gonna happen. He's gonna come out with some nice crunk jokes. Oh yeah, he's one of us. He's good drinking the beer. That's all it takes. Let me read the comments. Look, Keith, the only thing they can bring back Bud Light, is they got to bring in a dream team. They need Tucker Carlson, Russell Brand, and the Hodge twins.
That's funny he says Hodge twins, because I actually was going to say earlier when like I was like, you need like the most far right-leaning person you can get. I was going to say the Hodge twins, because like literally, you know, they were always known on YouTube and were pretty big before being like conservative twins, but now with conservative twins, like they took a whole new level, and they're now recognized in the political space as a voice for like the right and stuff. So it's like, and now shout out to them. They just dropped the Twins Pod. That's the name of it, their new channel. And their first pod did very well already. And it had Vivek Ramaswamy. And it was like just after he had dropped out, a few days after he dropped out of the race, like officially. So that was a really good pod. Definitely go check that out and go subscribe to the Twin Pods channel, because like I guess that's going to be their new kind of like avenue. But they said they're still going to be doing their regular day-to-day videos, but that'll be where they have like certain guests on and actually just do like shoot the shit and go over certain topics and stuff. So
that's the only way they're gonna make it. If they don't bring us, nah, they're gonna be fine. Actually, they'll be fine. I don't need the money really, so. Yeah, I'm gonna read these comments. Yeah, why did he do that? Why did he do that?
Yeah, like trying so hard not to be
gay.
gay.
I don't think Bud Light is trying so hard not to be gay. he's brewing them at night. Kinda gay, Shane. I saw this post and I said, wow, this is kinda gay. Pause it. Shout out to Bud Light for working with the disabled.
God.
I think he's got some jokes about being disabled or something. Yeah. Effing Shane Gillis is trans.
Dylan Mulshaney.
Good for Bud Light, sponsoring another trans person. Very progressive. Pause it right there.
Yo.
Is in that darkest hour, they turned to the one man that could save them. Really? Yeah. First trans, now Downs. What's next?
Oh my God.
I think he's got a joke on that. Said he's got whatever. Yeah. Was this one of those Make-A-Wish kind of deals? That's crazy. Let's keep this going.
I will say too, for anyone that sees this video, like, the funniest part of the internet is the fucking comments. I swear to God, like, there's nothing funnier than like scrolling through TikTok, Instagram, even YouTube, and like watching certain videos or clips or whatever, and then like looking like the video itself might be hilarious, or the concept might be good, whatever. But then you look at the comments and bro, people are ruthless, savage, funny as hell, just and so intricate and articulate, and how it's like, bro, how do some people think of what they're saying or what they're about to post? Because like, don't get me wrong, I sometimes will comment on stuff. I really don't comment much, but I guess that's because like I have the opposite personality. I do absorb content, but I'm more of a content creator. I stream, I make videos, I post clips and stuff. So it's like, even though I do consume a lot of content, I don't really comment much, because when I consume content, it's purely for enjoyment, not to like deep dive into it and actually get involved in it. So, but it's just so funny because like half the time when you watch something or see something, like I said, the content itself might be really funny, hilarious, whatever, but then like the people in the comments are just like way above the level of intellect it takes to make the content itself, and then they come with this shit. Like, it's just fucking hilarious, bro. It just really is amazing. And I get it. It's because being on the internet, you're behind a screen, you're behind a keyboard, you don't have to show your face, you don't have to really like present yourself in a manner to where if someone feels a certain type of way, they're gonna come at you, because if they do, it doesn't really matter. But it's just like, it's just really funny. I challenge you, if you're not that type of person to just look at the comments, you actually just watch the content. I challenge you to, like, anytime you're watching some type of video, whether it be informative, funny, like whatever the nature of the video is, doesn't matter. Just look in the comments. I promise you, you will not regret it.
My favorite comment's coming up. I'm not gay no more. I'm delivering. Remember that black guy? Yeah. Shane gonna single-handedly make Bud Light not gay again. I don't think so. A lot of beer. I went in and said, wow, that's a lot of beer. That's probably not a line from one of his jokes. Ha, gay. Bud Light is trying so hard and you sold out. Well done. Your daily reminder, folks, everyone is for sale.
Facts.
That's my favorite one. Yeah.
That's true, though, especially everyone in the entertainment industry. I actually was talking to my roommate about this yesterday because I was telling him how on my stream, like the nature of my content on YouTube is red pills type stuff, conservative, right-leaning type stuff, or red pill type viewpoints as far as like intersexual dynamics and stuff. And the way that I talk on these videos and the way that I think about these topics and the way that I present myself on these topics and my position on them, I say that in real life. I say that on my streams when it doesn't matter if I have 2 viewers or 15 viewers. Like, I always present myself the same way, and I'm always going to give you my actual honest position or opinion on something. And most of the time, it's because of the facts that are related to it. But in general, we were talking about this yesterday, and he kept saying how, like, because my roommate is gay, but he, like, he does have a lot of these certain type of viewpoints, but it's ironic because he always says how he's like fearful to voice his opinions on this type of stuff because even though he feels this way, as far as like agreeing with me or people like my viewers or on the side of YouTube, he can't do it because his community would condemn him. He'd be canceled. This and that. And I'm like, bro, who fucking cares? Like, I know he does want to be a content creator, and the nature of his content is like travel based and that type of stuff. So, and on that side of YouTube, it is a lot of liberals and stuff like that. And we all know these type of content creators don't ever have a position on anything. They usually dodge questions like that, or they just try not to make their content about it because they know they can't have a position, or they get quote unquote canceled. But my thing is that one, if you come up like me, I'm making these positions known. Like, this is the nature of my content. But also, it's like, who cares, man? I exist in the real world. We all exist in the real world to a certain degree. And it's like, why should you be scared about being canceled online? Because it doesn't matter if you're a big movie star, fucking actor, actress, or someone in the entertainment industry, or a big chef, or a content creator, or even just a regular working person. If you make money, you make money, and yeah, you can get canceled for saying certain things, but at the end of the day, truth is truth. And half the time we know that when all this shit kind of hits the fan, or when big like moments when it comes to politics or red pill space happen, everyone in the comment section is saying, bruh, that's how I feel too, but it's just that no one's willing to say it. I'm here to tell you, and I told him this last night when we were having this conversation, I will say it every time, and I don't care if you want to cancel me or not. Because at the end of the day, like I said before, truth is truth.
Well, they want to get back to being number one. No, they lost that. That ain't ever coming back. They coming back. They actually played a trans influencer to sell beer to kids. Nah. People forget. No, they won't. Not conservatives. Now, liberals, they'll forget. They're short-minded.
Yep.
Liberals don't give a shit anyway.
Facts.
Yeah. They don't care, and they forget. Yeah, conservatives are like compassionate people. Over time, they're going to let them. So, you know what? Conservatives are the same people that came here during Christopher Columbus. That's conservatives. Savages. And they don't forget. Yeah? Well, that's Rogan's boy. They got a shot. Keith, ain't no way in hell. What Bud Light did is you can't forgive him for that. Unforgivable, huh? It's unforgivable, man. They're gonna burn in hell for that shit. I think people are gonna forget about the whole tranny piss incident. If they haven't forgot by now, they're not gonna forget. They will. You think a comedian is gonna save Bud Light? They just give him time. I don't think Dave Chappelle could save Bud Light. Man, I'm telling you. This dude's
I agree to a certain extent. Because over time, people are just going to say, fuck it. They're going to buy Bud Light regardless. But
he probably does. He's white.
But it also just goes to show, like that comment said, everyone has a price. You know, there's a reminder everyone can be bought or whatever. It goes to show that it doesn't matter how big a company is, how small they are, what the nature of their business is or their product is. At the end of the day, they will always sell you out for money. They don't care that they're probably 99% of Bud Light's fucking consumer base. is right leaning to a certain degree or somewhere in the middle. And they did not give a fuck. They were willing to sell you out just to comply with that one organization and to fucking, make the small minority with the loudest voice happy. Remember that.
I don't drink Bud Light. That shit fake as hell. It just comes off fake. Yeah? Yeah, everything Bud Light do is just fake. It's just get
Appease.
the product in front of somebody. Somebody. He probably doesn't even drink Bud Light.
He probably doesn't, to be honest.
That's what you call that?
Comedians usually don't drink beer. They usually drink liquor.
What's that word you get sued for?
Defamation.
Defamation? That's defamation right there.
Dang, that was crazy.
No, it ain't. He does drink beer. Look at him. Got the damn beer gut going. He ain't got a beer gut. He's just fat. Beer gut is when it protrudes. You pull up his picture. He don't got a beer gut. Oh, he don't. Yeah, he's got tits. I was journalizing him. He's got tits, but he's got the hat going. He's got tits. He ain't got no tits. That's a man's chest.
Nah, he got some man boobs going.
Video. I don't get them. Why are you going with a comedian to sell it? What's that one fat guy? Bert
Kreischer, I think.
I can't say that shit.
Is he the Kreischer or Kreisner?
Let's call him Chrysler. The dude that does comedy shows with not a shirt on. He should have did Bud Light. Drinking the beer.
I agree with that.
Yeah. Fuck this video. I don't understand Bud Light. Did you hear me? This video sucks assholes. Well, Bud Light sucks assholes. What you think the video's gonna be like? Hey, we got a new test going. We're giving away a Ford F-250.
All right, we don't need to watch that part. But shit, I mean, they're giving it one way. If y'all want to go support, I think all you have to do is go just on their, what does it say, officialhotswings.com. Yeah. I have bought their merch before in the past, and probably going to buy some more soon. But, yeah, I think you just go on their website, buy the merch, and then you're entered to win. I think every dollar is an entry, or every $5 is an entry. I can't remember. But pretty much when you buy it, it puts however much dollars per entry. Yeah, $1 is one entry. Boom. So, say you spend $30 on a couple things or a shirt or whatever. That's 30 entries, and you get entered to win the $10,000 and an F-250. And they do this shit like they run it every few months. Like it goes from, they did a Bronco, now they got the F-250, they did an F-350, I think, before this one. So go check it out. But anyway, and go check out the Hot Twins in general. All their channels are amazing. Like I said in the last reaction I did to them, I've been following them since fucking shit. It's got to be 15 years now, give or take, where they had their first videos where they had afros and they were doing prank calls to fucking like Pizza Hut or something, and then doing the the story time videos of like military stories and shit. So definitely go check them out. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you took anything away from it or found it entertaining, make sure to like and subscribe. If you agree or disagree or whatever thoughts or opinions you have on this video or on the Bud Light situation and stuff, comment down below. Let me know what you think. I definitely read through them. And yeah, hope to catch you guys on the next one. In the meantime, everyone have a safe Super Bowl. Please do not drink and drive. Uber if you need to. It's worth the money because I promise you, you could save your life. You could save other people's lives. And God forbid something happens where even no one's hurt. It's better to pay fucking $20 for an Uber than 10 grand for a damn DUI and losing your license and all that other shit. So, please be safe this weekend with the Super Bowl. Hope you guys enjoy and have fun. And we will catch you guys on the next one. Be Green Flex, out. Peace.